Mexico, they receive our show with lots of hypes, but then you come to Europe and you know that European people will study your performance a little bit more and the your technique, or oh no, you had a mistake in that scale, right? Yeah, something like that. So for us is very
challenging.
Yeah, exactly. It's very challenging because we know that you know. Right? we know that you know. So,
well, Anima Tempo is like a mixed music, mixing metal with progressive stuff and a lot of things around, like ethnic music. We love to mix. Right now we are mixing like Japanese and some Turkish. It's like an instrumental ethnic background around the music that is like, maybe we want to create something like a soundtrack because it's a history, it's a story about people. Our music's like a death metal, experimental, progressive. I know it's a lot of stuff in there, but we try to put it in only in progressive music. It's a progressive metal.
A very spicy mixer.
Hard to describe, right?
I think it's all the world. For filmic, I love Hans Zimmer and Hiroyuki Sawano from Japan. From metal, everyone we have different styles, different influences. What's your main influence, maybe?
Yeah, maybe as Dante said, I think the intercultural aspect of the music, it's very clear in the orchestras, right? Because we have the Arabian style, more or less. Maybe you can remind Murad or Adagio, different bands that Shokran, for example, that we are very fans from those bands. But as well, the scoring or the filming music, like Hans Zimmer or different Japanese composers, they bring different vibes and different types of writing. So we take just the elements that we feel are right to the songs.
Yes.
So I think the intercultural comes a little bit with the metal, with the progressive, but a lot with the orchestras.
Yeah, and also if you consider that Catching Memories is a concept album, you must find some elements, because for example, Catching Memories is a kind of battle between your dark and your light side, and sometimes you feel afraid to release your dark side. So Catching Memories is that, and we found very difficult to put our music in single notes, We try to find everything in those intercultural scales, and I think that gave to Catching Memories as the vibe of a story, It's kind of a movie sounding.
Also, we are not tired of discovering new music, We have the old school progressive metal as every band, like Dream Theater or Rush, or even progressive rock. But we are trying to discover new music every time, so that's giving us like an actual, or how do you say, like a new band, a new essence.
Yeah, like maybe to stay fresh and always improve, maybe to do something new.
Yeah.
But yeah, the influences are very big, since, as you said, since the old ones to the new ones. So
and the other genres, right? So,
Yeah, and genre.
Also jazz and
Electronic
some electronic
music.
stuff happening there. You know? Yeah, we are planning the new album for the next year. We are trying to work hard because we really want to give you something new. Because Skating Memories is an album that was finished maybe 4 or 5 years ago, even when the release was in 2016. The album was finished a couple of years before. So we have new music, we got new ideas, and we are trying to make new music, fresh music, with everything we have new around the world.
Yeah, very new song. We just have played this song at Euroblast and the Belgium tour. So this is not released. This is already not released. So we have like 5 more songs, new songs for the new album. So we have to come back to Mexico, track, and make maybe 4 more to complete an LP album.
The tour has been a rush. I mean, it's our second big tour here in Europe, and for us it's amazing because we really feel in ourselves that we're making history, right? Because in Mexico, the progressive scene, the progressive metal, it's so underrated. So we worked a lot and we push ourselves very hard to, you know, go to the next step. So being in Euroblast for the second time, being here at the PROGPOWER for the first time, it's really a dream for us to be here, and we feel very delighted, we feel very proud that this European scene is looking to us. We started the tour in the Euroblast, and you know that festival is so amazing. 3 days non-stop, watching different bands, new music, so you learn a lot. So it was amazing and tiring. Then we had some dates in Belgium. They were amazing as well. We had the opportunity to rest, to know the surroundings, to do some tourism as well, and drink some beers. Yes, of course. Some a lot. Yeah, and then we're here, right? This is like the cherry of the cake, right? I mean, it's a legendary festival. Actually, we were watching the jumpers and the shirts from the previous ones, and I said, oh my god, Shadow Gallery just played in 2010 and I am a freaking fan of that band, right? So we are really looking forward to give the best, as we always do, and you know, to be part of the family. As in Euroblast, here when we arrived, everyone say hello and invite us a beer and have a chat. So we felt and we feel already the warmth of your family. So we feel very happy, very proud. And this tour, as all the tours, has been really rewarding and meaningful. We have learned a lot about ourselves, a lot about how to do better performances, and it's a constant learning because now I can say now that we are in the big leagues, as you might say. So it is very important to know yourself as a musician, as a person, to know your bandmates in this type of festivals. So it's been like six shows, but
solid show.
6 really meaningful shows for us, right? So I don't know, I am freaking happy, I am proud, and I will come back to Mexico to say, hey, we have learned a lot and we have to work harder to one day in the future with a new CD come back here.
Yeah, I think it's a must to mention that we just love people from Europe, you know? They being so kind with us. So thank you for everything. We love you.
We also have toured Europe 2 times before, so we always knew about European people, how they are, how they feel our music, and this time it's kind of, today for me, it's kind of a dream, because when we were really young, we said one day, we want to be at PROGPOWER Europe, maybe 10 or 11 years ago. And today for us, it's a dream come true, because when we saw on YouTube all the videos of the greatest bands in the world playing at PROGPOWER Europe, we say, wow, one day I want to be there.
Yeah, I think every show is the same in Europe, Mexico, Japan, whatever. So we prepared every day just for the same show to be the best version of Anima Tempo always. We don't have too much opportunities to be on a huge scenario, because we love to move, we love to jump, we love to make some performance to interact with people. Sometimes if the stage is not what to be, we can't, because we are like crashing with the other guy.
The public or the fans in the different parts of the world are, you know, they have a different feel, right? For example, in Mexico, they receive our show with lots of hypes, but then you come to Europe and you know that European people will study your performance a little bit more, and the you know, your technique, or oh no, you had a mistake in that scale, right? Yeah, something like that. So for us, it's very
challenging.
Yeah, exactly. It's very challenging, because we know that you know. we know that you know. So for us, it's very challenging, and it's a pleasure, because it pushes us to study, to rehearse, and to give our best.
Yeah.